Desarde, I'd like to know more about my family. Could you accompany me to see Lady Morange? I'm afraid that without you...
Another time.
Did you want anything?
I must leave you.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence. Greetings. I was honored by your... Greetings. I was honored by your visit.
Brutes! Leave me! I will...
Come now, be reasonable. Our people require the talent of a doctor, and we would prefer to have... An accident is quick in coming. We wouldn't want to have to settle.
I should intervene. These thugs don't seem to care about her well-being.
Well, well.
You need to leave the doctor.
Is that so? Well...
Put on my blade! And let's go!
What a terrible mess. What a bunch of... I don't know where they wanted to take me, but those brutes had the most...
I'm happy to have been of service. Nevertheless...
Are you in need of a doctor?
Indeed. My cousin is suffering from the malady.
But you still hope. Because surrender... I came here because I couldn't bear to watch the sick die. I had hoped to never see a case of this disgust. I would like nothing more than to send you looking for help elsewhere. Not after your intervention back there. You were so helpful. I shall leave immediately for New Serene. I'll do my... That's all that I'm in a position...
Thank you, Doctor.
We'll make you dance. Let's go!
Here comes our pay, boys!
And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's...
Imbecile! Get out! Who do you think you are to foil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desade. I've come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted you, but my friend truly...
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter?
It is true, but my powers of healing are...
Then how?
My cousin suffers from a terrible...
I do not know this sickness. But
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering.
we've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness. And I doubt I am able to heal your...
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve... Could you slow the progression of the sickness?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the...
But Tien, with all that is happening now...
It is true. My village...
What is going on?
Truly?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do.
Well then,
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these mind shakers began arriving. They wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded.
And it was also at that time the Tenlands started to attack.
There are many wounded, and recently many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters...
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries. Perhaps with the help of Bishop Pet. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But
Our master hunter. Or...
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparations to accompany us. The days are burning like...
Do not worry. If you see to the...
Let's go and see this master hunter. He may be able to explain all there is to learn about these attacks. Good day.
Beortir tu madre, Naikse.
The Donegad, Katasach, spoke to me about the animal attacks. Can you tell me more?
The Tenlands have been angered. The beasts have always lived here. But they only... Of late, they attack on sight. There have been many wounded. It may be that the Tenlands killed them, but it is...
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
They are normally very peaceful creatures. During the attacks, I noticed that they were...
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places.
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. Thanks to the heal, but the attacks happen more and more. I tried to chase them away, to destroy, and now our children disappear. Distress.
Can you tell me who the children are?
A young fisherman and a gatherer. You will find a sister.
I will go and see them. I believe I can help you in your fight against the Tenlands.
You must destroy their nests. There are most likely 3 around here. I would have taken care of it, but my village... I did not find the 2 others.
And how would I go about...
You must burn them and kill. We see them, especially the night belongs to the Tenlands. That is when...
I thank you for your advice. Isn't it odd that these creatures who are normally...
Yes.
What do you know?
I do not speak of things that are Naikse, like you. Do not understand.
Is there anything that we might be able to do?
Besides destroying them, do you know the art of crafting weapons?
I can try to repair...
Here, in this condition, it is of no...
I must be going. Katasach advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the Tenlands have built their nests. Here is your weapon. It has been made.
Thank you. It belonged to my master. It may be that you are more. During my walks, I saw a great Tenland of clear skin. I felt.
Why didn't you try to?
He is very strong. And the others, I placed traps all around it.
You say he doesn't have his place here.
That he was brought here. To a trot, I cannot prove this. That is why I did not wish to voice this.
I must be going. Good day. I've been sent here by your...
I hope he is right, and that you are not like the Moin.
It is for that very reason that I'm here. To attempt to find her or to understand...
Then I will tell you.
Your sister, what does she...
She is a very beautiful young woman. Kind and...
Is she very careful? Does she know she should be wary of...
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been star-eyed of late.
How long has she been missing?
2 nights have gone by since. She told me that she was going to gather berries, but she never returned. I called for her from the edge of...
Do you know where she usually goes?
Certainly. In the clearing. We find...
Is there anyone in the village that might want to...
No. No, everyone.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young. The Mind Shakers too.
What do you think is likely?
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands. But it was early, and they come out most...
You think it might have been something...
I hope. Even if it is a strange hope. They were pestering her the other day. They behaved without respect. A boy...
But you think that they might have captured her when she was outside of the village? Could you tell me anything about...
They are Monasenag. They think that they...
What do you mean?
They came to our beautiful village. Many heard their words and left. We never saw them again. I believe that they take the young... They wanted to take my sister like that. As if she were...
The one who's also missing?
Yes. He was very brave.
I'm going to have to go and speak with... I must leave now.
Do you have any news?
Not yet. Tell me about the Tenlands.
Before, I only very rarely came across the beasts. But now, they are everywhere. They've even been known to come as close as the clearing where we pick berries.
Do you know how to fight?
No, I am not a fighter.
Very well. I will go and investigate.
It is possible, because before...
I must leave now. Good day. My name is Desardet.
Yes, my little brother.
Your Denegat asked me to help you. Any info...
This is true? I hope your words too.
Can you describe your brother?
He is young, rather tall and strong. He is such a nice boy. But he is wild off the tether, and often is...
Can you tell me more precisely when he disappeared?
It was 2 days past. I saw him leave...
And you cannot remember?
No, he was full...
Did your brother have any enemies?
No, I can't think of anyone who would plan... He didn't get along particularly well with the Master Hunter. Perhaps the missionaries. He did get into a fight with...
It's still a lead. Was he close?
He has been dreamy and more joyful than usual. Those are, but he no longer wants to share secret. He told me that he has grown beyond the shadow of his brother.
What do you think most likely?
He could have come face to face with Tenland, but he knew how to avoid them. He got into a fight with them a while back. Because of a young...
You think the missionaries might have sought vengeance?
I don't know. But he might have went to find them in...
I will go and see. I must be leaving. Given the presence of the Tenlands in this clearing, there must be a nest not far from here.
Bit of poison on my blade.
I should come back later. It is dawn, the ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the nest.
Poison on my blade. Let's go! Let's see if you can walk off this fate. On my blade. Then let's go!
Good day. I am the legate of the congregation of merchants on this isle. Might I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always welcome among us. What do you want to know?
Have you heard about the Tenlan attacks on the village?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name. We offered them our help. And so...
In exchange for some inspiring conversation.
Of course. These horrible beasts have to chase only a few away would be of no use. If they truly desire...
You haven't been victim of these attacks?
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to chase...
Could you tell me what your mission here is?
We must return these lost souls to the light. We have constructed the perfect village. Eden. In this protected paradise, they can receive divine...
You seem to assert that the attacks of these Tenlans is somehow linked to the whereas these are creatures that the natives have always known.
These are familiar beasts, but hasn't anyone informed you that their patterns have changed? These creatures have been riled up by the demons of the island, sending them against these poor people. They maintain them in a state. There is only one way to truly make these attacks cease, my child. Convert them.
The Denegad of this village wishes for you to depart. You disturb...
And you expect us to obey him? Haven't you understood? To leave would be to abandon the simplistic souls of all those that follow. No, my child. We will not leave this place.
The Denegad of this village wishes for you to depart.
And you expect to leave? No, my child.
I must go. We're going to need to find some leverage if we want to force these missionaries to leave. Perhaps searching through their belongings will give us something we can use to put pressure on them. One more thing.
Yes?
I must go. One more thing.
Yes?
I must go. Here is one of the 3 nests that I needed to destroy.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
I must kill the dominant one before destroying them.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Ward off this fate!
hunter told me that I would find a nest in this area.
Bit of poison on my blade. See if you can ward off this fate.
Storm, the ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the nest.
Let's go! See if you can ward off this fate.
The third nest is destroyed. The master hunter will be relieved to hear it, I'm sure. A basket full of berries and a trap full of fish. All of it scattered and half-eaten by beasts. Our two lost souls were here together. They must have been attacked, or they wouldn't have left these behind. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find their trail. That cavern seems home to some creatures. Let's be wary. It could very well be the lair of that great tenland the hunter spoke of. 3 corpses. One is older than the others. Judging by his clothing, he was a missionary. The 2 others are more recent. A man and a woman. Our missing couple, no doubt. They were dragged here and devoured alive.
Then let's go! Let's see if we can ward off this fate!
I cannot believe that these missionaries used such a ruse to achieve their goals. 2 youths died because of them.
Now you understand why some of us fight each other. Their words are only speech, but all they bring is
Bit of poison on my brain. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Do you have any news? Do you know where my sister...
Yes. I'm truly very sorry.
Oh no. Nah. Sir Tonsidag, please do not tell me...
I found her body in the lair of...
But how could she have been surprised by the beast?
She went out to meet the young fisherman. The time must have flown by. I'm so sorry.
I must bring her body back.
You should not go alone. I killed as many as I could, but
I should follow your counsel on Olmenawi. To death.
I must leave now.
tell on Almanawi?
I found him, but
He knew every stone on our land.
he had a liaison with a young girl from the village. They must have forgotten the hour. Night took them by surprise. I found both of them.
How terrible. I must recover his body. To give
With the body of the girl he loved. But it is a dangerous place. Other Tenlands might...
I have a duty of...
I must be leaving. One more thing.
Yes?
I fought against a great number of Tenlands. One that was... Its mere presence seemed to aggravate the others.
A beast sent by the demon.
Stop taking me for a fool. We also found a I have only one piece of advice to give you. Leave, and quickly. Or the mother can't...
We shall be leaving as soon as possible. But let it be known that...
Perhaps you should be more concerned about your own soul, sister. The nests are destroyed, and with the death of the White Tenland, the attacks should cease. And we were even able to convince the missionaries to leave. Katasak should be willing to follow us now. Let's go and find him.
See from your...
Indeed. I put the White Tenland down, who is enraging his kind. The attack should no longer As for the missionaries, we were able to... Although they were not willing to reveal their involvement in the attacks that...
And so they were in some way responsible.
They brought a particularly large beast here that attracted and...
This is what provoked the attacks.
In the end, we found the missing young ones. But alas...
Undivorced to your end.
Will you agree to accompany me now?
I have packed what is needed.
This pain, it'll be the death of me. I can't control my body. It's like being a stranger in a marionette set ablaze. Consumed by a smouldering fire. The moment's growing near, isn't it? Am I about to surrender my ghost to the Reaper of Souls? You pop in just when you're needed, cousin, as always. Who are you? Your hand is cold as ice.
Your cousin is burning.
That is such a relief.
Let me present Katisak, Constantine. He is the greatest healer on the island. He will help you.
Please, stay.
I am here for you, Naise, and I will not leave until I found a way to ease your pain and suffering. Fill your mind with the patience of the ocean. I know not how much time I will need. I've never seen such a sickness. The spirits of your lands must be quite horrendous to cast down such evils upon the peoples that live there.
Thank you. All that science surgeon of the Alliance was good for was letting blood. Until he'd run out of vials. I give you my last ounce of hope. Thank you, cousin. I don't want to imagine my plight without your intervention.
Spew it!
Hello, my name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the merchant.
Good day, Legate de Sardet.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spear.
All here remember, and the Vorscht Tierse. But you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to...
I beg your pardon.
If I cannot enter, perhaps you could tell the elder of the council that...
Glendon cannot speak with you, Legate. He only accepts to meet the members of the council.
How can I prove that I'm the representative of...
If you are a trusted friend of a council member, he will give you his... I will then be glad to allow you to enter. You would be...
I will return later.
If you have a seal, you will be welcome.
De Sardet, I'd like to discuss something.
I'm listening.
My colleagues are only interested in the physiology of the islanders and consider everything else to be superstitions. However, if we want to understand how they are transforming, we need to take a look at their culture. The potions they drink, the dyes they use are surely the source of their physical changes.
Why not talk about it with Siora? It seems to me that...
Siora is very suspicious of me. But I was told about a place of ritual called Kurganau. By studying them, I hope to better understand what is possibly the great... But they call it a dangerous place and I cannot go alone.
Very well. Understanding these
Thank you, de Sardet.
Greetings, Katasak.
Vertirtumat.
I'm looking to meet Enomil Frichtman.
But they did not let you speak to...
Precisely. They said that only the friends of a member of the council might...
And my word was not enough. It seems that...
Do not be sad, daughter of Bladnid. One day you will be as great a chief as your mother. This seal will allow you to give voice to the friends of your clan. Those who may speak in your name. Here, friend of Wenxavier. Take my seal, and you must convince him and no doubt pass many trials. Many monsters and traps.
Thank you, Katasak.
We do not wish to lose the one who placed his life in my hands.
I hope that Glendan will allow you to meet this god, cousin.
Have no fear. I must go.
Qua awen.
You have returned.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasak. of the village.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your truth. Enter.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Desardet, legate.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you.
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frictamen can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasa?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times. And we must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in it.
And this cavern is guarded,
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is... I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our... Go now. Show us your truth.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Williams.
You have spoken to Glendan as you wanted. What?
I was asked to pass the trial of water.
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul. It is a tremendous honor.
Do you have any advice to give?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. Anything else?
Nothing else.
Good luck.
Karantz, I need to talk to you.
I'm listening.
Do you remember the Mind Shaker?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the Lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply...
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand. But I see that you are already busy with something else. Anything else?
I must leave you. Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the...
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed. And there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother used?
Look. These beasts are feeding on that carcass. If only we could pour some sleeping potion on it.
have a sleeping potion on me.
Karans, I want to understand this story. You understand it. But anything else?
I must leave you.